If you can make it to chapters, let's see where we started. If you can make it to chapter 8 in this book, you might be all right with it. So I'm going to attempt to read this as quickly as possible. Chapter 12, the molten beast. Baal was the god of prosperity. As the lord of rains and fertility, he represented increased gain and profit. The belief that he could bring fruitfulness to one's fields and vineyards was among the strongest of his appeals and weapons in his battle against the God of Israel. American idols. Unlike the ancient apostasy, the spirit would not be centered on the fruit and yields of the earth, but on their modern equivalents: financial seeding and yield, monetary profit, increase, and gain. It had the trappings of a new religion, a cult of success, and a doctrine of materialism and greed. In the scriptures, God is the Almighty. In a revealing choice of words, America dubbed its own currency the Almighty Dollar. The spirit of Baal could not be contained in the halls of business. It was everywhere. Americans pursued money, served money, were driven by money, and worshiped money as much as the ancients had worshipped their idols. American life became increasingly monetized. The spirit of Baal even went to church. As in ancient times, when Baal worship was added to the worship of God, so now the doctrines of Baal, in pursuit of material prosperity and personal gain and success above all things, invaded the sanctuary. And so what could have been a protection and antidote against the invasion was compromised. Baal was typically portrayed as a bearded and helmeted figure, holding a spear of lightning in his upraised hands. Some of his images show the horns of a bull coming up from his head or helmet. Baal's preeminent symbol was a bull. The bull embodied his power and connection to fertility, so his idols came in the form of helmeted men, but also in the form of a bull of metal or clay. It was America's financial realm, and in particular its stock market, and more in particular Wall Street, that epitomized the unadulterated pursuit of money. If you ever been to New York and you've been to Wall Street, you ever seen that bull sitting in the middle? Symbol of Baal. Coincidence? No. There's no such thing as coincidences. Everything is hidden in plain sight. Peace, love, and darkness, y'all.